Hey, it's the Midnight Round, and today we're doing another list challenge video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm the Midnight Raven. If you have seen the previous video where we did a previous list, I will link it up here. We were looking at best comedy films that I had seen on this website called List Challenges, where you go for a bunch of challenges, i.e. lists, and it ranges from food to travel to books to movies to lifestyle. And what you do is you tick off which ones you have seen or not seen, or things that you have or haven't done, or food that you have or haven't eaten. You get stars, and the idea is to compare you with the rest of the world. So today we are looking at films from the 1980s. I was actually born in 1984, and this is going to be a slightly longer video because we have, I believe, it's like 200 to go through on this one. So it's going to take a bit of a while. So get a snack, get a drink, strap yourself in, but also join in. Let me know down below which of these films you have seen. And for the ones that I haven't seen, tell me what you thought of them. So here we have the list. It's called 1980s movies from this year. I felt I could fit in one list. Both movies I have seen and ones I have yet to see. So this was a list created by another user. You can also create your own lists if you so want. And I think I might create one in the future. So let's take a look at the films I have seen. So you go down the list and it says The Empire Strikes Back. It gives it a Rotten Tomato rating as well, which is pretty cool. So I have seen it. So you click it and it gives you a star, and then it appears up here. So there is 268. And then at the end, it will give you a rank and a result compared to other people that have done this quiz. So next, The Shining. I don't know anybody who's a horror fan that hasn't seen The Shining. Airplane, never seen before. I've seen the Blues Brothers. I've seen Blues Brothers 1 and 2. So then you move on down. So you've got Ordinary People. Haven't seen it. Friday the 13th. Would you believe I haven't seen Friday the 13th? It wasn't a franchise that I was interested in. I have seen Flash Gordon. My mum used to watch Flash Gordon. Caddyshack, haven't seen. Mainly because it features golf. Not really my thing. Raging Bull, haven't seen. Superman 2, I have seen. The original will always be my favorite. Times Square, never seen it. 9 to 5, never seen it. But I like the fact it's given it a Rotten Tomato rating, so you know whether it's any good. Stir Crazy is hilarious. One of them's deaf, one of them's blind. It's hilarious. If you haven't seen that, highly recommend that. American Gigolo, never watched. Dressed to Kill, although it looks really cool, never watched. I've never watched Fame either, although it's not really my genre. Burr Baker, never seen it. Maniac, would you believe I've never seen Maniac? Probably should put it on a list. Popeye the movie, I've actually seen Popeye the movie. It's cheesy, it's cringy. The Fog, the original, I have actually seen both Fogs, the Fog and the remake. Highly implore you to watch the original. Haven't seen The Bodyguard, haven't seen Used Cars, Seems Like Old Times, haven't watched, and I haven't watched Foxes. There's going to be quite a few I haven't watched based on the fact that I was only born in the 1980s. Somewhere in Time, haven't seen. The Changeling, another horror that I need to see. Hawk the Slayer looks amazing with the 80s style, but no. Smokey and the Bandit, I've seen the first one, I think. I haven't seen the second one. Xanadu, haven't watched. Private Benjamin, haven't seen. The Long Good Friday, no. Cheech and Chong, I've listened to their music, but I haven't actually watched the movie. My dad used to like listening to Cheech and Chong. Where the Buffalo Roam, never seen it. The Final Countdown, no. Hollywood Nights, no. Battle Beyond the Stars. There is going to be some oldies on here. Saturn 3, no. Prom night, another horror on a prom night. Proms are dangerous places. The Blue Lagoon, no. The big red one, no. So, page number 2. Hopefully you enjoy this video. And make sure you give it a big thumbs up as well while you're watching. Okay, carrying on. Altered States, never watched. The Watcher in the Woods, no. Midnight Madness, no. Alligators, looks kind of cool. I don't know, are you a fan of animal horror? Things that feature like spiders, alligators, sharks, you know. How to Beat the High Cost of Living. Humanoid from the Deep, no. City of the Living Dead, I haven't even watched Inferno. Some people would say Inferno is a really good movie. The Exterminator, no. Motel Hell, no. The Dogs of War, no. Can't Stop the Music. Oh my God, this is going to be a terrible list. Like I said, I was born in the 80s. So I've seen some things, but most of the things I've then seen were remakes from the 80s. So you've got The Cracked Mirror, Atlantic City, Terror Train, looks different. And then The Octagon, again, never seen it. He Knows You're Alone, another horror. Zombie Holocaust, another horror I haven't seen. House on the Edge of the Dark, The Grim Reaper. There were some massive horror films in the 1980s. Obviously, Friday the 13th probably being the biggest. You got Private Eyes, Mother's Day, no. Galaxina, no. Up the Academy, no. This is going to be a terrible list. Forbidden, Jackie Chan, Battle Creek Brawl, no. But I've seen quite a few Jackie Chan films. Fade to Black, The Formula. What else have we got? Nightmare City, The Nuke Bomb, or The Nude Bomb. The Apple, When Time Runs Out, no. Oh Heavenly Dog, no. Hell of the Living Dead, no. Hopscotch, The Unseen. This is not good, but like I said, being born in the 80s, most of the stuff I've seen is remakes from the 80s. The Roadie, The Children look pretty good. I mean, Macabre, Windows, Someone Loves Emily Too Much. Ooh, you gotta love a good horror. Okay, carrying on in this mammoth list of 200, and we've currently watched 3%, so it's not looking good. Hero at Large, haven't seen. Holy Moses, no. Serial, no. The Great Rock and Roll Swindle. I do like Sex Pistols music though. Breaking Glass, no. Christmas Evil, no. The Night of the Haunted, no. The Hearse, probably should have seen that. Night of the Demon, that looks good. Nothing Personal, no. Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown. I've never watched a Charlie Brown cartoon. And then you got Gorp, Harlequin, The Young Master, again, Jackie Chan. New Year's Evil, Blank Generation. We are blanking out on these. Funeral Home, what a great name. Coast to Coast, The Awakening, The Man with Bogart's Face, no. Oh, this was starting out well, and now it's like no. Okay, Devil Hunter, no. The Happy Something Goes Hollywood, can't say that word. Kidnapping of the President, Demented, no. Toxic Zombies, Loving Couples, Encounter of the Spooky Kind, Patrick Still Lives, no. Prey TV, Alien 2, no. Beyond Evil, Hot T-shirt. What kind of films did they make in the 80s? You gotta love a B-rate movie though. There is nothing better than a B-rate movie. The Alien Dead, Mama Dracula, no. I've never seen any of them. Fiend, Final Assignment, no. Last Rites, The Elephant Man, I haven't seen. God Must Be Crazy, In the Jungle, The Making of Cannibal Holocaust. Now, I've watched excerpts of Cannibal Holocaust. It's meant to be the most controversial horror film to ever be made, and I can see why. You got Urban Cowboy, no. Heaven's Gate, Any Which Way You Can, Cruising. I probably need to watch some more 80s films. Coal Miner's Daughter, no. Little Darlings, no. Mushi, Bad Timing, no. Bronco Billy, The Long Riders, Shogo and Assassin, no. Melvin and Howard, no. We are struggling. Eaten Alive, The Jazz Singer, Contamination, The Hunter, no. The Stuntman, no. Tom Horn, Gloria, Stardust Memories, no. Without Warning, no. Herbie Goes Bananas. I've actually watched Herbie Goes Bananas. I've watched all the Herbie films because they used to put the Herbie films on quite a lot at Christmas, but they don't really do that anymore. That was sort of like a 90s thing. The Ninth Configuration, no. The Mountain Men, no. Rise the Titanic, no. I've seen Titanic, but not Rise the Titanic. Spetters, never heard of it. The Island looks pretty cool. It's My Turn, no. Breaker, Morant, no. The Last Metro, no. The Boogeyman, no. Haven't seen The Boogeyman. The Taming of the Scoundrel, no. Death Ship. I've watched Ghost Ship, but not Death Ship. I'm going to assume Ghost Ship is a remake of Death Ship, maybe. But I have seen Ghost Ship. Super Fuzz, no. Fatso, Permanent Vacation, no. Seawolves, Carney, no. Pussy. They had some really weird names. And The Fiendish Plot of Dr. Fu Manchu. They have really weird film names. Is it just me that thinks that? So In God We Trust, no. Out of the Blue, The Earthlings, Inside Moves, no. The Competition, City of Women, Honeysuckle Rose, no. The Puma Man, no. Vicar, Hanger, Every Man for Himself, Blood Beach. I've never heard of some of these. Defiance, Death Watch, Home Movies, The First Deadly Sin, Cannibal Apocalypse, no. Just Tell Me What You Want, no. Tusk. Now, Tusk is... There's two different films with Tusk. There's Tusk the original, and there's Tusk the remake. And I've actually seen the remake of Tusk, which is an incredibly disturbing film. Now, this Tusk is about an elephant, I'm going to guess, hence the thing. The Tusk I know was about a guy that was turned into a walrus. This is an entirely different movie. This is based on an elephant, I believe. So, no, I haven't seen that one. My Tusk is an entirely different kettle of fish. You got Pepe, Luce, Bomb, no. Change of Seasons, no. Escape from Hell, no. They need to be wearing more clothes. The Chain Reaction, no. The Last Flight of Noah's Ark, no. Rough Cut, no. Oh God, no. The True Story of the Nun of Monza, no. Heartbeat, no. The Gong Show movie, no. Return of the 36th Chamber, no. The Club, no. Let me know if you've seen any of these. One Trick Pony, Tanya's Island, Don't Answer the Phone, Moscow Does Not Believe in Tears, no. Why Would I Lie? The Burning Train, never heard of it. Little Miss Marker, no. And Phobia, no. We have watched little to nothing of 1980s films, although I was born during it. George and Mildred, I've seen the TV program, but I've never watched the film. Willie and Phil, no. Silver Dream Racer, The Clan of the White Lotus, no. Touched by Love, no. Habano Blanco, no. Sunday Lovers, no. Stir, no. The Baltimore Bullet, no. Falling in Love, White Cannibal Queen, no. Night Games, no. Health, no. Night of the Juggler, A Small Circle of Friends, Tribute, no. Contraband, no. Hide in Plain Sight, Middle Age Crazy, The Falls, no. Hogwild, no. Nijinsky, no. The Last Married Couple, I'm just saying no constantly. Black Marble, Simon, no. Schizoid, no. Fooling Around, The King and the Mockingbird, no. Maybe we should have just done Disney movies. The Cricket, Richard Things, Cannibal Terror looks different. Children's Island, no. Hotel Paradise, no. Nightkill, no. Sweet William, no. Agency. Let me know if you've seen any of these. First Family, The Outsider, Union City, To All a Good Night, never seen. And here we are on the last page. Have we seen any of these? So Below the Belt, no. Borderline, no. Bye Bye Bristle, no. I have seen Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. I've actually seen a few of Dr. Jekyll and Hyde movies throughout the years. This one is a beautiful, what I call a B movie. Very poor acting. Special effects are questionable. But, you know, it was the 80s. You got Die Laughing, Tell Me a Riddle, no. The Attic. That tiny monkey there will give you nightmares. That tiny monkey and his little symbols. The American Success Company, no. Klondike Fever, no. Primitives, no. Cloud Dancer, no. The Shaolin Heroes, no. Border Cop, no. Those Lips, Those Eyes, no. Happy Birthday Gemini, no. Wolf Lake, no. Club Crossing, no. The Effects, The Killing at Outpost Zeta, There Goes the Bride. How come no one has seen any of these? I Go Pogo, the movie, no. Hardborn Killers, no. Never Neverland, no. Sitting Ducks, no. The Long Island Cannibal Massacre, no. Shaolin Kung Fu, no. Head On and Hot Wire. So I've seen basically none of that. No. In fact, we've been live for so long and I've seen 4%. So it said you did better than 30%, 36% of users on this list. I am very surprised at that. I've watched 4%. You ranked 113 out of 211 users on this list. You didn't beat the average of 26. So I've watched pretty much nothing. So this is quite cool because it gives you a little thing here. And then you go to your own board and it will tell you how many stars you've earned, how many checks you've done, how many lists you've done. And it gives you a percentage of where you are in the entire scope of things. You can also make your own list, so publish list that I've used. It keeps a record of everything I've done throughout the year. So if you then want to go back and do it again and check that you haven't watched another film, you can like ones, you can favorite ones, and you can share ones with your friends. So if you want to like and subscribe and give us a big thumbs up, comment down below what you have watched out of these films. I've watched little to nothing of 1980s films, and I actually was born in 1980. So that's probably why. But 1980s film style is a lot different compared to like other years, and the same with the art style of films and how it's filmed is different. Now, most of films nowadays are CGI. Back then, it was special effects with dolls and mannequins and actual using like creatures were actually like proper people in like machines, and that it was a different age entirely in the era of cinema. So if you want to give it a big thumbs up and share what you've watched down below from this 1980s list, like and subscribe. Help the channel out with a PayPal or a super chat or a super thanks or a membership. And I will see you very soon for another video. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.